Some people aren't bad at expressing their feelings. Their mind has simply learned to hide them. At first glance, they may appear calm, distant, or emotionally unavailable. But the truth is often very different. Inside their mind, there are thoughts they want to say, emotions they want to share, and conversations they replay over and over again. The problem isn't that they don't feel anything. In fact, many of them feel emotions far more deeply than others. The real struggle is turning those feelings into words. Psychology suggests that this pattern often begins much earlier than people realize. When someone grows up in an environment where emotions are ignored, criticized, or punished, the brain slowly adapts. A child who is told things like, "Stop crying," "Be strong," or "Don't be so sensitive," begins to associate emotional expression with weakness or rejection. Over time, the safest option becomes silence. Instead of sharing what they feel, they learn to lock those emotions away. As they grow older, that habit becomes automatic. Another powerful reason people struggle to express their emotions is fear. Sharing feelings requires vulnerability, and vulnerability means allowing someone else to see the parts of us that are uncertain, fragile, or hurting. For many people, the risk of being misunderstood, rejected, or judged feels too dangerous. So they protect themselves the only way they know how, by staying quiet. Sometimes the problem isn't fear, but confusion. Human emotions can be complicated. Not everyone learns how to recognize and understand what they are feeling. A person may sense frustration, sadness, or anxiety, but struggle to identify exactly what is happening inside their mind. Without understanding their own emotions, explaining those feelings to someone else becomes even harder. There is also a social pressure that silently reinforces this behavior. Many people grow up believing that strong individuals should remain emotionally controlled at all times. Because of this belief, they hide their feelings in order to appear stable, confident, or independent. But emotional suppression often creates distance in relationships. When feelings remain unspoken, misunderstandings slowly begin to grow. And this is where many relationships start to break down. The truth is that expressing emotions is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of trust. It allows people to truly understand each other and build deeper connections. When emotions stay hidden for too long, silence slowly replaces closeness. Learning to express feelings doesn't happen overnight. It usually begins with something small, recognizing what you feel, accepting those emotions, and sharing them with someone who makes you feel safe. Because sometimes the strongest thing a person can do is finally say what has been living inside their heart all along.